This episode of Unscripted is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a no-jitter energy drink mix that doesn't have that energy drink taste, and it gives me the energy to do YouTube and Twitch. You can get 10% off your order at WGG with code Krooked. There's a link in the description down below. Thanks, Dubby, for sponsoring this episode, and here's Unscripted. Hello everyone, I'm Krooked and I do stuff, and this is Unscripted, the series where I take a completely unscripted looking games and give it a 1 through 10 rating. And today I am playing Super Turrican as a recommendation from my buddy Cass. Ooh. I thought it was like a space type of side-scrolling shoot 'em up. It's been a long time. It has Dolby surround sound, which is kind of interesting. You don't really see that in a lot of old things. Oh yeah, this is kind of like Contra, but not. That's right. I remember. So I clearly have a super long history with this game, right? Based off of everything I've said, that's a lie. Oh, this is kind of weird because it's kind of shmuppy, kind of Contra-y. Ow, that was rude. I had like a U.S. politician shooting bullets at me. Wow, this is weird because it's okay. Whoa, I don't know what just happened, but I couldn't make that. All right, jeez. So yeah, let's talk about graphics first and foremost. Jeez. Oh, I just noticed the wind in the leaves. Jeez. I'm just getting rocked. So I was like, oh yeah, the leaves, ha ha ha. I noticed what's going on with those, and then I immediately die like 4 times. That's good. That's classic Krooked right there. So graphically, this looks kind of cool. It's kind of spacey. I think it looks pretty good for the era. It's not quite Super Nintendo. It's not quite like older than Super Nintendo. It looks pretty good. It almost looks like a Sega Genesis game, honestly. Wow, I am so bad. That looks dope, considering it's a dude with like a freaking arm cannon and stuff. Yeah, the backgrounds look really, really good. They're really detailed, and the enemies look really good too. Game has a lot of really good detail, honestly. Whoa, what is this? Okay, that's cool. So, yeah, looks-wise, this game looks really awesome. The graphics could probably be a little bit better for the era, but I'm not gonna hold too much against it for that because it does look really good for what it is. And character model aside, like, the backgrounds look absolutely spectacular in every way that I can see. I also really like that you can tell what's a platform, what's not a platform, and everything kind of stands out pretty well. I like that. I don't know where my health is, other than I've lost health already with things. Okay, so my energy is in the top right. I didn't know if that was energy for like something else or if it was my health. Didn't know what it was. So yeah, controls-wise, R1 does that, which I don't have any more bombs to do with. L1 does this like weird laser thing. That control's a little weird because it goes like circular with it. And God, jeez. Once I start rolling, I get going. Yeah, the controls for this thing are weird because it's left and right. Like, I can't just hit up and down to control it, which is honestly a little sad. Just because I'd rather be able to just aim where I want it. I also feel like I should be able to aim up by hitting up or even diagonal, and I'm not able to, and that's kind of a letdown, honestly. I wish that I could do that. I mean, I'm sure it's that way because it would make the game a lot easier if you could just do that, but I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a thing that would make it better. It doesn't look like grabbing power-ups increases any benefit of that power-up other than you get to change the weapon type. A lot of games will have it when you gain multiples of the same power-up, you actually level up with that power-up. Doesn't seem like that's the case here. So that's kind of a downside as well. Sound-wise, I mean, it has a lot going on in sound. Every gun kind of sounds different. They all sound pretty good when they hit. So, you know, I gotta give it props for that. The music sounds pretty good too, but there's always so much going on. I don't know how much you're actually gonna pay attention to the music in this game. Oh god. I just tried to use a bomb when I didn't have one. I like how you spawn in the same place where you died, like the exact same place where you died. That's pretty nice. But overall, like, the game's fun. Don't get me wrong. I am enjoying it. It's just, it has some quality of life changes that could happen that would make it a lot more fun to play. This thing's horrifying. Get away from me. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, the music sounds alright for what I can hear, but, again, there's just so much going on. I don't know if you're ever going to pay attention to the music because it's don't let go of the fire button, kill everything that comes on screen. Everything on screen is kind of firing at once. It's very hectic. And I'm not sure if it justifies being hectic at any point. Just because it's like hectic because they didn't know what they wanted to do with the level design, rather than being hectic for a good reason. Again, I am having fun. I think it's a pretty fun game. I just think that's a major flaw, and there's a lot that I wish the controls would do, because, I mean, yeah, I can also do that rolly thing. Don't see any purpose for it right now. I don't know. I like it, but it feels really dated, like they didn't know exactly what they wanted the game to be, kind of threw some ideas together. They tried something new, but I don't think that it was well executed. It feels like if Contra was still Contra, but also side-scrolling shoot-'em-up while also being a futuristic run-and-gun kind of thing. Very strange combo. It's a decent time. It doesn't seem like it's too difficult, and it's pretty forgiving, so, you know, it might be fun to have a little sit-down, hangout weekend where you just play Super Turrican and, you know, kind of go from there. For a score, I think I'm going to give it probably a 6 out of 10. I don't think this is going to bring anyone over to the genre. I don't really know what it's trying to accomplish, what genre it's trying to accomplish. But I think it's a pretty fun time, and if you spend some time with it, you're going to have a pretty good time doing it. It's just, it might get a little frustrating, and once you beat it, I don't know if there'd ever be a reason to really go back to it. Maybe to beat like a high score, but it also feels very, very arcade. But, comment down below, let me know if you've ever played Super Turrican. Like this video if you enjoyed what you saw. Hit that subscribe button so that way you never miss out on an episode of Unscripted, and hit that notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever a new episode comes out. And with all that being said, I do want to thank you for watching Unscripted, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye!